Hello, welcome to week 4 of the Chakra Yoga Series and gentle chair yoga class. This week, working with the Heart Chakra, Anahata. And in the previous slide, I had a quote from Rumi, and it said, "Your task is not to seek for love, but merely to seek and find all the barriers within yourself that you have built against it." Heart chakra, of course, deeply associated with love. Now, the Sanskrit word anahata means unstruck or unhurt, and it directly connects to the air element and the breath. And finding an equilibrium, of course, a balance always with the chakras, between expansion, integration, and radiance. Love, joy, our natural state. So it's particularly difficult. You might be feeling a little deficient in your heart chakra. Usually it gives you, you feel isolated and lonely when you're deficient in the heart chakra, deficient in energy. And this has kind of been imposed upon us through lockdowns. And when we're physically separated from people, we have to work a little harder at spiritually connecting them. When you can't physically touch someone or hug someone or look them directly in the eye, it takes a little more energy and a little more work to spiritually connect. Now, in your yoga practice, to balance through the heart chakra, you want to work at opening up through the shoulders, focusing on the breath and the connection to the air element, expanding and radiating outward. Just kind of feeling your heart cracking open and letting your light shine. Not always easy to do, especially these days. So with that, let's get started. Sit comfortably in your chair. Sit all the way back. Close your eyes. If you're not comfortable closing your eyes, just let your eyelids feel heavy, leaving them slightly open. And let's just come back to the quote from Rumi on the previous slide. Your task is not to seek for love, but merely to seek and find all the barriers within yourself that you have built against it. And think of love not just as your ability to be, not just as your ability to love, but to receive love and accept love from others. Unconditionally, of course. So take a moment now just to bring your awareness to your heart center, the center of the chest, right behind the chest plate, the sternum. And as your awareness comes to the heart center, so does your breath. Your breath you really connect to your breath within your lungs. Feeling the movement of your lungs, the expansion and contraction with every inhale and exhale. As you exhale, just relax through the shoulders. Feel your shoulders drop down away from your ears. Feel the softness of your breath. Just keeping your eyes gently closed, hands heavy on your thighs. Just move your fingers, just gently, getting into all the knuckles. And then do the same with your toes. Now let your arms dangle at your sides, rotate through your wrists, and bring some movement now to your ankles as well at the same time. Explore every direction. Rotating to the right, rotating to the left. Feet rotating inwards and then outwards, and the same with the wrists. And let the soles of the feet rest heavily on the floor. Feel the back of your thighs pressing into the support of the chair. Hands on your thighs, palms down, just spread your fingers wide. Really connect your palms and your fingers with the tops of your thighs. Relax the shoulders. Feel your elbows reaching down towards the earth. Now lift your head just slightly until you feel your shoulders pressing into the support of the back of the chair. And you get a sense that your ears are in line with your shoulders. Keeping your hands resting heavily on your thighs. As you inhale, just draw your shoulders up towards your ears. And as you exhale, just roll your shoulders back. Feel your shoulder blades sliding down the back of the chair. Again, inhaling, shoulders pull up towards your ears. Exhaling, shoulders rolling back and sliding down. Let's do that with 2 more breaths. And just relax. Let your shoulders feel heavy. You can go ahead and open your eyes and scoot forward on your chair. Sit towards the front of your chair. Feet hip distance apart. Soles of the feet solid on the floor. Really good grounding there through the soles of the feet. Knees over top of the ankles. Now place your right hand on the side of your chair, the seat of your chair for support. And as you inhale, just sweep your left arm and rotate towards the right and just sweep up. And as you exhale, bring your left hand to the seat of the chair for support. Now, the breath in, sweeping across the body and all the way up, really stretching into the side of the body and maximizing the range of motion in the shoulder. Right hand comes to the seat of the chair. Make sure you're breathing. Repeating now with the left side. Sweep across the front of your body and up. Really feel the length from your hip all the way to your pinky finger on the left side. As you exhale, left hand comes to the seat of the chair. Now sweeping right hand up with your breath in. Big circle. Right hand comes to the seat of the chair as you exhale. Let's do that 2 more times to each side. Left hand sweeps across, over to the right. Exhale, left hand comes to the seat of the chair. Right hand sweeps across as you breathe in and up. Exhaling. Just notice how the exhale naturally takes over as your hand crosses over the midline. Inhaling, sweeping up. Last time on the left side. And coming back to the seat of the chair for support. Right hand sweeping up. You take that big breath in. And then the moment your hand is overhead, you switch to the exhalation. It's just your body responding to the movement and the energy required to complete the action. Now keeping your hands on the seat of the chair. Just lean forward until you feel the pull into the fronts of the shoulders. Hold on to the seat of the chair. Just use your body weight to help you stretch through the shoulders here. Tuck your chin in towards your chest slowly. Your chin does not need to come to your chest. Just feel the stretch now down the neck and out to the shoulders. Now lift chin away from the chest and then use your hands on the chair to bring yourself back. Inhale, sweep the left arm up. And as you exhale, turn to the left and reach back. Now do the same thing with the right side. Sweep up with the right arm, turn to the right, and as you exhale, feel the hand reaching back and bringing your hand back to your thigh for support. Let's do that 2 more times to each side. So sweeping forward with the left arm as you take your big breath in, reaching back, rotating through the rib cage and shoulders, really feeling the stretch in the front of the shoulder. Right side. Left side, moving with your own breath. and back to center. Now let's come to standing. Turn the seat of the chair towards you. All right, standing comfortably in front of the chair, take a breath in, sweep the arms up. As you exhale, bow forward. Bring your hands to the seat of the chair, coming into table pose. So you want your hips over top of your ankles, wrists under your shoulders. Now with your breath out, relax through the shoulders. Squeeze your shoulder blades in towards your spine. Just let your heart center, your chest, sink towards the chair, and your shoulder blades will slide in towards your spine, giving your heart a little nudge forward. Now let's increase it. Let's give the heart a little more encouragement to open. Lift your eyes, look over the back of the chair, pulling your chin away from your chest. So now you can feel your heart coming forward. Take a big breath in, and as you exhale, now round through the back. Spread your shoulder blades wide. Really stretch out the muscles in the back of the body. Inhale, lift the eyes up forward. Pull your chin away from the chest. Pull your heart forward. Let your shoulder blades give your heart that little nudge, pushing it open. Exhaling, rounding through the back, chin towards the chest. Pull your belly button in. Again, inhale, lift the eyes up forward. Lots of curve in the spine. And exhaling, rounding through the back, spreading the shoulder blades wide. One more breath. One more repetition. Now come back to a neutral table position, looking down at the seat of the chair. Adjust slightly here. So start a new habit. Think of pulling the shoulder blades in towards the spine to stretch across the collarbones, stretch the front of the shoulders, broadening the front of the body, strengthening those muscles in the back of the body to pull the front of the body open. Bring your feet as wide as the chair. Shift your weight into your feet, into your heels. One at a time, bring your hands onto your knees. Now roll the fronts of the shoulders open and look over the back of your chair. So feel your weight sinking into your heels a little bit more. So you're not rounding forward, looking down. Look beyond the back of the chair, open through the fronts of the collarbones. So getting a little work here into the legs, but at the same time staying open and broad through the front of the body. You can keep your weight on the heel of your hands. The more you activate the heels and push into the mat, the freer the hands are. Activate the legs, push into the mat with the soles of the feet. So you can release the hands and sweep up. Bring your hands together. Let your hands float down. Palm pressing to palm right in front of heart center. Now stretch your thumbs so they just graze your sternum. Look straight ahead. Find something to hold your gaze straight ahead of you. Draw your shoulders up towards your ears, roll them back, slide them down. And as your shoulders roll back and slide down, you can feel the connection between your thumbs and your sternum. It's a little bit stronger now. You're physically connected to your heart center. Now lift the sternum towards your thumbs. Oh. Keep the knees soft. If you feel confident here, you can go ahead and close your eyes. Inhale, open the eyes and just let the hands float up. Let the arms spread wide. Now keep the palms turned in, thumbs pointing behind you. Arms stretching out side to side. Thumbs pointing back. Now bend the elbows. You can feel the stretch into the fronts of the shoulders, into the collarbones, and just draw your elbows in towards your rib cage. Really try to squeeze them in, at the same time keeping the palms turned upwards. Breathe. Now activate your solar plexus. Pull the fronts of the rib cage in and pull the belly button in towards the sacrum. Feel the soles of the feet pressing down. So activating all those lower chakras so the heart can open freely. If you feel like you want to open a little bit more, bring your gaze up to the corner where the wall meets the ceiling in front of you. Breathe. Don't hold your breath. Just feel your breath lifting into the chest here, opening the heart a little bit more with every breath in. And with every breath out, just squeeze the shoulder blades in even more, opening the heart even more. Now keep your gaze at the corner. And inhale, let the arms reach out and up. And then exhale, dive. Let the arms sweep wide. Bring yourself to a wide leg mountain pose. Woo! Relaxing the shoulders. All right, let's inhale, sweep the arms up. As you exhale, bow forward. Return to the tabletop position. Wrists under the shoulders, ankles underneath the hips. Now shift your weight into your left hand, right foot. So just kind of push with your right foot and left hand. As you inhale, sweep left hand out, right hand out to the right. And as you exhale, just sweep the right hand under the left side of the body. Reach for the outside edge of the chair and just turn to look to the left. Just dropping your right shoulder down. I'm just holding on to the edge of the chair here with my right hand, the left edge of the chair with my right hand, just to rotate slightly. A little softness in the knees here helps to facilitate the twist. Now think of pulling your breath into the back of the rib cage. Tickle the back of your lungs with your breath. Feel that stretch through those intercostal muscles that help you breathe through the chest, through the lungs. Especially right behind the right shoulder blade. And with your next breath out, just bring yourself back to the table position. Right hand on the seat of the chair. Square shoulders, square hips. Softness in the back of the knees. Press down, right hand, left foot. Feel your left hand get lighter. Less of a load there on the left hand. Now with your breath in, sweep the left arm out to the left. And as you exhale, left hand comes under the right side of the body. Left hand comes to the right side of the chair. And just turn, rotating through the shoulders, through the rib cage, dropping your left elbow down towards the seat of the chair. And then once you're in this gentle twist, it's not a big twist. You don't need a big twist here to get the effects of the pose. Just a little bit of tightness into the back of the rib cage. So focus your breath where you feel the tightness, where you feel a lacking in space. Use your breath to bring space. Expand through the back of the rib cage, expand through the back of the lungs with every breath in. With your next breath out, release the twist, come back to your tabletop position. Take a breath. And as you exhale, step your left foot back. So step on the ball of your left big toe, soften your right knee, and pivot on your left foot. So your left toes are pointing to the left, right toes are pointing towards the chair. Right hand still resting on the seat of the chair. Bring your left hand to your hip as you turn to look to the left. Right knee is bent, so we're coming into a side angle position here. Remember that sweep we did with the arms with the breath at the beginning? We're going to do that again here. So just let the left arm, just relax the left arm. Now as you inhale, sweep towards the chair. So down and towards the chair. And as you exhale, sweep back towards your hip. And just use your eyes to follow your hand. A breath in, sweeping forwards, down and forwards towards the chair. When your hand reaches straight up, switch to the exhalation and look back and sweep back. Let's do that 2 more times, 2 more breaths. Take your time. Nothing jarring, nothing sudden. Just soft, smooth movement with big, full breath. Now just bring your hand to your hip, left hand to your left hip, and breathe. If you like, you can turn to look up towards the ceiling. Looking upwards. It could be higher on the wall in front of you, on the ceiling in front of you, or the ceiling overhead. And wherever your eyes are, sweep your left hand straight up now. Get a sense that your left wrist is in line with your shoulder. Now push right shoulder down towards the chair, pulling your right shoulder away from your ear. Just feel really open from the left hand to the right hand. As you exhale, sweep left hand all the way back to the seat of the chair. Pivot onto the ball of your left big toe, step your left foot forward. Right foot steps back. Land on the ball of your right big toe, and then pivot on your right foot, so your right toes are pointing to the right, left toes are pointing forward. Soften your left knee, right hand to your hip. Pause here. Take a breath. Find your footing. Be steady. Now relax the right arm, and as you inhale, sweep down and forward towards the chair. All the way up. And then as you exhale, once the hand is overhead, begin your exhalation as you reach back. Again, inhaling, sweeping down and forward. Reach. Use your eyes to follow your hand. Your body will open even more. Don't hold your breath. Just allow your breath to flow and coordinate the movement of your body with the movement of your breath. Last one. Really feel that long stretch as your hand reaches forward. And then the front of the body stretches as your hand reaches back. Hand comes to your hip. Look to the wall, directly to the right. Pause for a moment. Connect to the earth through the soles of the feet. Feel the center of gravity from the sacrum reaching down to the floor. Feel the strength and stability through the midsection as the rib cage pulls in. Now inhale, right arm sweeps up. And if you like, you can bring your gaze up to the wall in front of you, the ceiling in front of you, or directly overhead. Push down. Left shoulder pushes down into the chair, dropping away from your ear. And you feel really open from your right hand to your left hand. Breathe. Big breath in. And as you exhale, bring your right hand all the way down to the chair. Pivot onto the ball of your right big toe, step your right foot forward. Now just rock on your toes, let your knees bend, let your hip pop out, even rotating through the hips slightly. Just get some movement into all the major joints, the toes, the ankles, the knees, the hips. Ooh, that's a lot of cracking. Take a breath in, lift your eyes, look over the back of the chair, and as you exhale, fold towards the seat of the chair. Softening through the elbows, keep your hands on the seat of the chair for support. A little softness in the back of the knees. You can go ahead and stack forearm on top of forearm or fist on top of fist. Just find some support for your forehead. Place your palms on the seat of the chair. Feel yourself beginning to press up. Now bend your knees. Shift your weight into your feet, out of your hands. Now relax your arms, just let your arms dangle. Now tuck your tailbone under, scoop your tailbone under. As your belly button pulls in towards your spine, really round through the shoulders, round through the lower back. Getting ready to slowly come up like a rag doll. So rolling up, push into the floor with the feet. Feel yourself rolling up a single vertebrae at a time. And now roll the shoulders back when it feels right. Oh yeah. Now sweep the arms up. Bringing the hands together. Now stay open through the collarbones. Keep the eyes up as the arms come down. Turn the palms inwards and reach behind you to weave your fingers together. Now reach down for your feet. Open through the fronts of the shoulders. Roll the fronts of the shoulders open. Really feel this stretch deeply into the collarbones. Breathe. Feel the sternum lifting with every breath in, deepening the stretch in the fronts of the shoulders. Release the hands, tuck your chin, bringing your gaze straight ahead. Now drop your chin all the way down to your chest, as close as it will come. Roll your shoulders back, slide them down. Now create some effort here to reach your fingers down towards the floor, towards your ankles. Reach for your ankles. Now think of pulling your sternum towards your chin as you breathe in. Feel the effort of reaching your hands down. And with the exhalation, just notice the surrender, like, oh my gosh, thank goodness. I don't have to find room for my breath. And relax the arms, the shoulders. Bring the gaze straight ahead one more time. All right, let's come back to sitting. Actually, I'm going to turn this way, I think, since my chair is already that way. All right. Feet wide, sitting at the front half of your chair. Now hold the sides of your chair or the seat of the chair. Roll your shoulders back and then slide your shoulder blades down towards your hips. Now lean forward, lean into it. Once again, anchor your hands, use your fingers Use the weight of the upper body to help you stretch out the fronts of the shoulders, the collarbones. Right? Breaking the habit of hunching forward and protecting yourself. Open your heart, open to receive, open to love and be loved. Let your light shine. Now bring yourself back. Take a breath. And as you exhale, bow forward. Keep your ears in line with your shoulders. Elbows out to the sides. Take another breath. And as you exhale, just turn to look to the left. Push with your left hand into your left knee. Drop your right shoulder down. Let your right elbow pop out to the side, rotating enough to feel the stretch into the front of the right shoulder. Not a big twist, just gently. Release the twist with your breath out, coming back to center, ears in line with your shoulders, elbows out to the sides, your shoulders feel level. Take a breath, and as you exhale, push right hand into your knee, drop the left shoulder down, left elbow out to the left, rotating to turn and look to the right just enough to feel the stretch in front of the left shoulder this time. One more breath. As you exhale, release the twist, keeping your ears in line with your shoulders, shoulders square. As you inhale, press up. All right, let's come all the way into the back of the chair, ready for final relaxation. So sitting all the way back into the support of the chair. Eyes softly closed if you choose them to be. Relax the shoulders. Really lean back slightly so gravity helps you keep the collarbones and the shoulders open. Now bring your hands together right in front of heart center. Stretch your thumbs out so they're just grazing your sternum, physically connecting to your own heart center. Now bring your awareness to the very spot where the tips of your thumbs are grazing your sternum. And just bring your breath there. Notice the rise and the fall of the chest. As you inhale, the chest rises to meet the thumbs. And as you exhale, you feel this little embrace through all the muscles of surrounding the rib cage. Just giving you your own little hug, physically connecting to your own body. Now fill your lungs completely. Big, deep breath in. And as you exhale out through the mouth, exhale just as deeply as you inhaled. Now release the hands. Continue 2 more deep breaths in through the nose, breathing into the heart center. Exhaling deeply. Out through the mouth, feeling your breath radiate outwards. Let's do 2 more, just because it feels good to take a deep breath. connect to the energy and the life that comes with every breath. The pleasure of a simple breath, and how joy can be easy if you choose it to be. Release control of your breath now, but maintain focus on the heart center. Bring your arms to your sides. As you inhale, sweep your arms up, bring your hands together overhead. Hands floating down with the exhalation, palm pressing to palm. Eyes are softly closed. If you're not comfortable closing your eyes, just bring your gaze forward and down. Let's revisit the wise words of Rumi. Your task is not to seek for love, but merely to seek and find all the barriers within yourself that you have built against it. So just reflecting on that for a moment. Opened up some physical barriers by opening up the shoulders, the collarbones today. I hope you feel a little more connected spiritually to loved ones near and far, including yourself. Taking a moment to be grateful. May all beings be happy. May all beings be healthy. May all beings be loved. May all beings be at peace. Thank you for joining me. Namaste.